Hello and welcome to another Raggie's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. I met at the barbecue. You might have seen me here before in other reviews. And put the curtains across because round the corner the sun's beaming and it's bloody boiling. Just had a nice ribeye steak cooked to perfection on the barbecue. Cut it in half, slapped it in between two burger buns. Job's a good one. So there we got Kingfisher, which is an Indian lager beer, 4.8%, and on the back it says Kingfisher is India's #1 beer and a premium lager for all occasions. Brewed with the finest Saaz hops, known for their noble pedigree and crisp delivery. It's no wonder that Kingfisher has won multiple awards with its refreshing taste, citrusy hints and smooth drinkability. Whether you're complimenting a curry or raising a glass and relaxing, celebrate the real taste of India with a cold Kingfisher. So, I'd already started this review. Thought I'd opened the bottle properly. And I had cracked it open. I couldn't get the flipping lid off, so I had to start again. There you go, you win some, you lose some. Sorry about the Stella glass. I'm at the house and I'm not walking back to the shed. The shed's like an oven. And I'm cooking on the barbecue. I've got the chicken on the barbecue. And as you know, fuck off wasp, chicken takes ages to cook. It's an absolute pain in the arse. So sitting there making sure it don't burn, because that's the last thing you want. So good carbonation and lacing. And the thing about this glass is, as it's got the widgets in the bottom, so you really do see. Look at that. So golden pour, whitehead. And I've just had it in the. I bought it up from the beer room, stuck it in the freezer. I thought I'm not having it warm. I want it chilled, and it's cool. It's not ice cold, but it's certainly cooler than what it was. Blooming heck, that hits the spot. So, like most lagers, typical light malt aroma. We'll see if we get these citrusy hints. It's certainly crisp, it's certainly refreshing, and it's going down a chuffing treat. The only problem is, wife's out tonight. I can't have more than 2, or well, I could probably stretch to 3, but you have to be careful. She's out drinking, so I'm the one who's got to pick her up. Although, after so many hours, the units do come out of you anyway. But like I say, you do have to be careful. In this day and age, one cannot afford to lose his licence, and that's something we all have to be wary of. So they're cooking nicely. I've got my trusty tongs. Just keep turning them. Because as you know, chicken on the barbecue, if you don't cook it properly, slow and long, you can't. It's not like some stuff you can cook quickly and it's done and dusted. And that's my dishwasher. In stuff like chicken, we've got to cook it slowly, let it mature as it were, and there we go. So back to the review in a second. Bit of a parliamentary break coming on. There we go. That's the chicken. 3 standard chickens and 3 chickens with seasoning on, paprika seasoning, and 5 standard ones because I don't do that stuff. So there we have it. Still loads of carbonation coming off it. Probably a good thing it is coming off it, because if that's going in your belly, you can imagine, can't you, what it will do. Oh, is anything better than a cold beer, lager beer, even a golden ale or a pale ale, and especially a cider, on a night like this when it's like 26 degrees, it's absolutely bloody boiling. It's no fun being out in it really. It's alright when you're in America, when you're on holiday, you know, Because you'd have a drink, you'd jump in the pool, cool down, you get back out, have a drink, back in the pool again. Hey, I mean, I've got my hot tub, I'm alright, and I've turned the temperature off because I wanted to get in there and get cold. Oh. So, cooking nicely and going down nicely. What a crack of a beer. Whew. So I had a great birthday yesterday. We had such a good laugh, you know, it was so nice to get back to normality. Had the family around and a good bit of banter going off. You know, you miss banter, you know, when you're not talking to anybody and not seeing them face to face, the banter's gone, you know, you lose the banter. And, you know, we all need to be talking. It helps mental health, and as somebody who suffers with that, I know that. And just getting stuff out there. Getting the piss took out of you. You know, there's nothing better than getting the piss took out of you, but in a way that you know they're not being arsey about it. You know, it's just good old, normal piss taking rather than this just nasty piss taking. Oh, a bit of a breeze. It's like, oh, that's lovely. Cools you down. I'm around the corner. I put the barbecue in because the wind kept blowing it out. It's next to the bin, so it's not the nicest place in my garden. The rest of the garden's beautiful. This is not so. And then just down here below the decking is where we've been having issues with little creatures, and put plenty of poison down. Hopefully that's it. I've done and dusted. 10 years of being here, we had nothing, no evidence of anything. And then last year we got rats underneath the decking, and they got into the house, unfortunately. Nearly broke me. And then I got rid of them, gauzed up all the air bricks, so there's airflow going, but nothing else can go in. Not even rats or mice or even little bugs, because the gauze is that good. But there's still, obviously, they're still around. And I've got two neighbours who've redone their gardens recently, so they've disturbed. I know 2 doors along, he would have had rats in his garden because it's an absolute hole of a garden, and rubbish everywhere, perfect breeding ground, and yeah, these disturbed them. Next door's done their garden, so they've come to the next one along, I reckon. And obviously we've changed. It's amazing. I think little things like that make you change your lifestyle. We'd leave bags by the bins. We don't do anything like that now. The bin lids are shut down solid, so nothing can get in. And you know, we're very right. If I see anything that looks like there's an issue, I'll put bait down and in bait boxes and that, just to stop the problem. You know, in life, you've got enough in life trying to earn your money. Hopefully, you know, dodgy family, bad neighbours. You know, there's some things you just don't need any more hassle. And that's why it's been a tough year, I think, for me. And not seeing your mates and your family, you know, all makes a difference. All, you know, all impedes on your mental health. And then also a little dog down here who cost me a fortune in bloody vet's bills. But we love him, and that's the main thing, you know. He's 13, he's been with us all these years. Held him as a puppy in my hand. Cocker spaniel, held him like that, it was in my hand. And he loves us, and we love him so much back. You know, it's surprising how big a part of the family they are. And if they're not, then why have you got them? You know, he follows us around, and he's a good lad. Like me, he's a stress head and a nosy bastard. Sees out on the street, he's at the windows like, what the fuck are you doing over there? And it's just like his dad. Worked on a public park for 20 odd years, you spot the dickheads a mile off. You can, you know, I mean, a lot of them wear the same clothes, which is really helpful. You're looking for, oh, he's a dickhead. He's got the old grey and the hood's up. In the middle of summer, 30 degrees, cunt's got a hood up, and you think, what the fuck are you doing? Get your hood down, you dickhead. Take the fucking hoodie off for starters. And there's something about being trendy or fashionable or gangster, but you just make yourself look a cunt, and a lot of them do. And you know, it goes across all these youths. They all think they're rock hard. And you know, you get to a certain stage in life, and you know that you're not rock hard, unless you really are hard, obviously. But a lot of these, that's why they all carry knives, because without the knives, they get a good hiding every day of the week. And then you see some of the videos on the internet where people are doing like rap videos, and they're all there chatting shit on these videos. And you look and you think, has your mum and dad seen what you're doing? Because if that be my kid, he'd be getting such a belt. And although obviously you're not allowed to smack your kids these days, but my mouth verbally can sort my kids out when I'm on form, at least. But anyway, just check the chicken. It's fine. It's not on fire. That's a good thing. I don't know what it is with this barbecue, but it sets on fire so often. You can't put it above minimum. But minimum's good for doing the chicken. So going down well. Can't have any more tonight. Killing me. So Thursday night, isn't it? Yeah, it's Thursday, yeah. So I've still got a good few days off. And I needed it as well. I needed to be off the other week, but that was purely for medical reasons. Because I was at the brink. I was totally on the brink. I've come down from that now. And yesterday I wasn't stressed at all. Funny how it is. Today, a little bit stressed. And, you know, mental health's there's no stick, you know, in my eyes. And I've suffered with it now since my grandma died, basically. And maybe before, because maybe not knowing. You know, when you go to bed, you work all day. And I'd work all day, then go on the computer, obviously you've got the wife, but go on the computer, do work on the internet till 3 in the morning, still not sleepy. And in them days I didn't even drink either, so I didn't have the help of drink to get me to sleep. I probably drank 3 times a year. Now it's 3 times a day. Hey, it's changed. No wonder my wee's always yellow. But anyway, let's not go down that road. But anyway, I had all these, you know, I'd go to bed at 3 in the morning, struggle to sleep, wake up at 6, 3 hours sleep a day. This lasted for years. And I'd do a full day at work, a solid day at work, no messing about, you know, full solid day. Come home, repeat day after day after day. And I went to the doctors in the end because I thought I had all these different symptoms, and I says, what's wrong with me? And he says, you're suffering from severe anxiety, stress and depression. I went, oh right, oh well, that's alright then. I thought it was something really horrible, not knowing that mental health is such an issue. And you know, it is an issue. And I've got friends who are very strong, you know. I'm strong, but I don't go towards violence because it's not the fact that I couldn't deal with them, it's the fact that I would have the guilt afterwards, after dealing with them, so I don't. And you know, dealing with idiots and that. And that's carried on since then, you know. I mean, I had idiots across the road. I'm looking at their fucking house now. Pardon my French. Swearing's naughty. Don't swear. Bad. And they had a son who was an absolute dickhead. He'd stand on the front staring over, smoking his fag. Another one of these hard boys. And, you know, let's be fair, I'd snap his neck. And that was years ago. And he's left now, thank God. But he was a complete and utter arsehole. His mum couldn't control him. And she was as bad as him, another arsehole. And, you know, you are what you breed. If you're a dickhead and your kids turn out to be dickheads, who's to blame? Exactly. You know. And that's why they wonder why a lot of this generation of children that walk around with knives, why are you letting your kid go out the house without checking what they're doing first? You know, it's not rocket science, is it, really? In any case, what are we on? I can't see. 14 minutes, wow, yakking again. Okay. And I ain't done a tangent review today. This is the tangent review. There's a pigeon next door. What the fuck next door? That's put me off my stride. So anyway, back to this absolute classic of a lager. Going down a tree, really nice. Fucking pigeon. I don't know if I'm like the rest of the lager, the beer reviewers on YouTube. I have got some decorum, I must admit, but you know, certain things freak me out. And all of a sudden, I knew neighbours had gone in, because obviously, like most people at the moment, the heat's killing them. And then I seen that there, and it's like freaked me out. Yes, I know, swearing's naughty. Stop swearing, Bella, it's bad. But hey, we're all individual, and we all do swear, and we all do things. But deep down, I'm a very nice person. Trust me. But like most people, you like people to be straight with you and honest. And you know, if someone don't like me, I'd rather know. And you don't like me, alright, fair enough. I won't like you back. You do your thing, I'll do my thing. And I've worked at the companies I've worked for, you know when someone's don't like you at all. And I worked with somebody at Sainsbury's, and he was an arse, and we did not get on. He'd come to me being bolshy, and I thought, I'm not having some 20-year-old when I'm, what was I, 40, 43, 44, no, 41, 42 at the time. And I thought, I'm not having some little dickhead who just thinks he's, because he walks around like he's an hard nut, that he can talk to me like shit. And I put him in his place. And the bosses didn't like it because he wasn't that way as well, upsetting staff. And you know, you don't want it in life. If you can't be nice to people, then don't talk to people. Then just do your job, and you know, that's the way it should be. Too many people in the world that I've got no respect. You know, respect is both ways. It works with gender, it works with colour, and it, you know, females, males, blacks, whites, Asians. You know, I've got lots of friends amongst all regions, gays, lesbians, and it's funny. When I worked on City Council, we were very. We used to slag off the gays and lesbians. And you went to Sainsbury's, lots of gays and lesbians there. Some of my very best friends are gays and lesbians. And it's surprising that, you know, you work in a job, and the job you work in can make you, my city council job, a lot of the people there were sexist, racist, and that, but that was the environment. And you come away from that environment, you go to an environment where the women were worse than the blokes in Sainsbury's. Some of the stuff they come out with, it's like, I'm blushing, I'm thinking, fucking hell. I thought I was bad. And yet everybody, there was no racism, there was no sexism, everyone got on with everybody, but had a laugh and took the piss brutally with each other, but in a good way, you know, not in a way that upsets people. Apart from the managers, we all hated the managers, but that's, well, some of the managers, let's put it that way. So, yeah. And here we are again. One of these days we're going to be able to do a live stream. Yes. And I'll get out of the home brew, because I'm not doing beer reviews on a live stream. I'll be too battered. But get out of the home brew, have a laugh, see what people say. And when we get to 1,000, I can't believe YouTube and their restrictions. It really winds me up. You have to get to 1,000. I know it weeds out certain things, but when things go viral, those certain things, them certain, I don't know, videos that are really bad, I can't pick out a video, say someone being killed or something, and it goes viral, then that person gets thousands of subscribers straight away, because obviously the culture is there to, oh, that's interesting, I'll subscribe to that. So in some ways you're blocking out a lot of good people who have to, I suppose it also depends on the subject matter. It does needle you, like your voice is being took away from you because you can't go live. I was doing live videos with about 50 or 60 subscribers, and got good, at that time, decent views from it. It does wind you up. But hey ho, can't win them all. So, lager, it's a cracker. Like I said earlier, on any given day, at any given time, when the weather is a certain temperature, like it is at the moment, it's boiling, a cold, crisp lager, cider, pale ale, golden ale, not so much a dark beer or stout, no. But certainly, and a white wine obviously, and a rosé wine. But there's certain times when something clicks into place, and this would score a massive review against another time when it would score a much lower review. And this is where all reviewers need to be looking and thinking the same, and explaining that to the people out there. But as it is, cracker. Another long review. Jesus Christ, 21 minutes. I didn't reply to my mate yet. But my gas hasn't just run out. I will not be happy. So, out of 5 then. Golden Pour Whitehead, massive carbonation and lacing, light monk nose, typical lagery taste really. I did get the hint of citrus in the taste, but very, very drinkable, very re-drinkable, very quaffable, easy going, and what a quality lager. And again, you know, if you're a fan of lagers and beers, don't just stick to your Carlings, Carlsbergs, Fosters, which when I worked in Sainsbury's, and Budweiser and Stella. They were the mainstays, you know. It's good to venture out into the world lager section, and you might find some lagers a little bit more smoother, less gassy, a little bit more interesting, and you might pick out flavours that you've never picked out before. And that's something that, you know, that you want to do. It's not just a case of gulping it down as quick as you can, because where's the fun in that? All you do is get drunk, and you drink something and you're getting nothing from it, and that's never the best way. Oof. And it's a killer that on a night like tonight, where it's gorgeous, my wife's out with her mates having a good laugh, getting drunk, and I'm stuck at a blooming home cooking barbecue for the son, and I can't get bladdered myself. Hey, sacrifices, eh? I mean, she could get a taxi home, but I don't trust the taxi drivers anyway. Half of them are dirty bleeders, and a lot of slime balls about. Right, and that's it for this review. Did I mention the score? No, I didn't. So out of 5 then. I'll get there at the end. For me, 4.4 out of 5. Like I said, the weather, the coldness, the lager, everything has ticked the boxes, and that's where, you know, that's where the good scores come from. On another day it might get 3.9 because it might not tick the boxes. So it's not just the glass, it's the weather. The whole experience makes it. It's like when you go to a theme park. You can go on one good roller coaster and then be stuck in a queue where people are queue jumping, and it pisses you off. I've been at Chessington and I was that pissed off I put a massive complaint, and I got free tickets as well, funnily enough, so it's worth doing. And I didn't go in the end as well because we couldn't go back. The cars were playing up. But anyway, we made our point, and you know, like I said, on any given day, any drink can be fantastic, and there's something to remember with that. And that's it for this review. Thanks for watching. A really great lager beer. Totally enjoyed it, and I may do another review later if I don't get drunk. And I won't do a drunk review again because they're naughty. I might say something I regret, and I'd have to proof watch it first just to make sure. And I never proof watch any of my reviews. Whatever I say goes. If I say it, half the time I actually mean it, and well, more than half. But that's just how it is. Thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing and being there. And stay safe, and see you soon. And have a great time while the weather's this warm. If you're still in lockdown and still on furlough, bloody enjoy it, because you ain't got long. It's all going back to normal soon-ish. Cheers.